Hi, I'm Melissa Wagman, and I'm here to interview Miss Libby Wickersham. She is the director for the Greater Gibson County Chamber of Commerce here in Trenton. Libby, you want to tell us a little bit more about yourself?
Yeah, so as she said, I'm the executive director here at the Greater Gibson County Area Chamber of Commerce, and I am about to be in year 9, I think, here at the chamber, which
Always.
sounds unreal to me. But I have lived in Gibson County my whole life. I was born and raised here, graduated from Peabody High School, and then went to college at Union University. But after I graduated, I came back here to work in Gibson County. And so I got a marketing degree with no real idea of what I was going to do with the marketing degree, and did a couple of different jobs. And then went to work at what was called the unemployment office, but we don't like to call it that. We call it the employment office. Tennessee Career Center is the appropriate name for that. And I worked there for a little while, and then went to work for the Northwest Tennessee Workforce Board through Dyersburg State Community College. And it was just through that job and people I met and relationships that I formed, and doing a lot of work with the chambers, that I became acquainted with the Chamber of Commerce and what a chamber does. And so when this position opened up, it was one that I knew I wanted to apply for. And as the good Lord willed, I was offered the job and have been here ever since. And love working for the chamber because I love Gibson County and I believe in Gibson County. So that's kind of my professional background.
And you've seen a lot of things grow over time since you've been here too. We've had a lot happen in Gibson County.
Yeah. So we've been lucky and blessed with good administration in Gibson County from the top down. And so we've seen a lot of different things come and some go. Obviously, the biggest thing that has come to Gibson County since I've been here was Tyson Foods when they located at the County Industrial Park in Humboldt. And because of that, a lot of other things happened. And so we saw some retail growth, and we are still seeing housing growth. And that's one of our top priorities right now is building housing for all demographics, from apartments and condos to larger single family homes. But we've seen a lot of retail, a lot of small business growth. And some of that is people that are moving here from other parts of the country because of the low cost of living in the state of Tennessee. But a lot of that is just people who have been born and raised and grown up here and have built their families in Gibson County that want to invest back into their communities, and they are opening small businesses and being successful doing that. So
yeah, and when I come here in 2018, the Court Square didn't have hardly anything around it, just a few businesses. But now since then, there's a lot of more businesses around it, a good eating place. We have, of course, the Ivy Gate's been there for years, but and also the whole downtown grant that y'all got that made the storefronts.
Right. In the city of Trenton, they were designated as a Tennessee downtown a few years ago. And then by doing that, we were able to apply for the Tennessee Downtown Facade Grant, which was a $150,000 grant that we were able to award out to businesses to fix up the outsides of their dwellings, and that's in the downtown area. And so I do attribute a lot of the growth around the square to the things that we've been able to do in downtown because of that grant. But again, a lot of that, it's just there's a real good atmosphere right now for people that want to try their hand at a small business.
And then last year was our bicentennial year.
Yes,
Gibson County bicentennial year.
So we turned 200 years old last year, and we worked for over a year to plan a big party for that.
And it was a good party.
It was a good party. We decided to do that on the courthouse lawn because we wanted everybody in the county to be able to attend. We didn't want it to be just for the elite, because the elite are not the ones that fully make up this county. And so
Right.
we wanted everybody in the county to be able to come out and celebrate our birthday and have a good time. And I think we accomplished that with the things that we did through that whole planning of that party. So we got the whole county involved.
And not only are you involved in your community so much, your husband is also, right? Because he is the baseball coach.
Yep. So we live in Rutherford. Like I said, I was raised in Trenton, and my mom's family lived in Rutherford. And so shortly after we got married, we moved to Rutherford and got involved in our church there, where I'm still really involved with the children's ministry. I serve as the children's minister or children's director. I'm not a minister, children's director there. And then my husband was coaching at Crockett County High School, and then he went to Brighton High School, and finally came back home and is the head baseball coach at Gibson County High School, also the athletic director. And so we stay really busy with that, not to mention our 6-year-old who is now involved in things that we get to participate in. So
T-ball this year.
T-ball and goat camp and all those kinds of things.
Goat camp.
Yep, that's what they do this summer.
Okay.
Learn how to take care of goats.
Okay.
As if I'm ever going to have a goat.
You might.
Well,
If you watch TikTok, there's some that stay inside.
We might. We'll see.
Well, let's see. What would be something you would want to give out to future generations for Gibson County? Something that you'd want to say that would be.
So, with my chamber hat on, I would say this, but also I would say I've always said this, that we want our best and our brightest to come back to Gibson County. And we, as the chamber, want to create communities where no matter what field of work you decide to go into, you can come back home and find a job. And I think we've done a really good job of that. We have started educating our students on job opportunities that they might not think of. They might not think that if they go to work in a factory that they can do some of the jobs that are there, accounting and engineering and nursing and all the things that are available even in our industries. And so we have worked really hard to try to educate students on what we have here in the county, because we want them to come back here. We don't want to lose them to the bigger cities, and so we want them to come back. And I would have said that even if I weren't at the chamber, that just what we have here to raise families, our school systems are top notch.
Right.
I mean, we are recognized statewide, but even if we didn't have that recognition, we know that our schools are top notch because of how well our students do, and we've got great, loving, and caring teachers, and those are, that you feel safe sending your kids to school every day, and then our safe communities, and just this is a place where you want to come back and raise a family. And so that's what I would encourage the future generations, is to get your education or go into the military or go to work or do whatever. Just do something when you graduate. Don't get your diploma and go sit on the couch.
Right.
Go do something and give back, and then come back home and make your life here.
Right.
So,
okay, well, that's very good.
all right.
Very good interview. You have a lot of wonderful insight.
Well, thank you very much.
We are very proud of Gibson County
Yes,
and
we
what
are.
and what all has went on.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.